Hi there, I'm Rachel. I am a current salon owner turned beauty business coach. I focus on empowering females in the health and beauty space by assisting them in starting or growing their own beauty business. You can find me on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, or the World Wide Web. I'm gonna go ahead and post those links down below for you. Reach out and let me know if you found this video valuable. 30-second branding tips for small businesses. Tip number 1, define your brand. What are your values and beliefs, and do they line up with your business values and beliefs? As a small business owner, your business is basically an extension of you. You want to make sure that you are comfortable marketing the crap out of this thing. And if the perceived brand of your business makes you feel uncomfortable, you won't be able to do this very well. Put some thought into the things that you love. Work those into your logo, colors, and marketing. This will help you build a brand that you love and want to tell the world about. 30-second branding tip for small businesses. Tip number 2, identify your strengths. Ask yourself, why should people invest in your product or your service instead of your competitors? What is it that you bring to the table and what makes you different? What do you do better? This is your unique selling proposition, your USP. This is what makes you unique. Inject these strengths into all of your content to differentiate yourself. For instance, one of my strengths is the ability to be completely honest and straightforward when giving criticism. You will experience this through my language, my advice, and my attitude. When I inject this into my marketing, it attracts my ideal client, and we will talk about that soon. 30-second branding tips for small businesses, part 3. Know your target client. If you've worked with me before and are watching this now, I know you're rolling your eyes because this is something that I harp on. It is so important to know who you're marketing to. If you're trying to market to everyone, you'll end up marketing to no one and your content will be super bland. It's your job not to be everyone's cup of tea. You want people not to get you, because for every person that doesn't get you, there's someone that does. That's the person that you want to work with. 30-second branding tips for small businesses. Tip number 4, create your brand story and memorize that shit. When someone asks you what you do, it should just slide off your tongue like butter. Here's my example when someone asks me about my coaching business. They ask, what do you do? Like, what is a coach? I say, look, I'm a life and small business coach for female entrepreneurs. I specialize in small business owners, solopreneurs, mompreneurs, and 1099 freelancers. I love working with women who are trying to build a business to support their families and help them gain independence. This is where I have most of my real life experience. But I also have higher end coaching packages for the gals that are really ready to level up. What do you do? 30-second branding tips for small businesses. Tip number 5. Find your voice. What tone do you want to use to connect with your audience? Pick one and be consistent. So here's where someone will pop off and say, what do you mean tone? Aren't I just supposed to be authentic? Well, yes, Karen, you are. But authenticity doesn't mean you only have one tone to your personality. I have one personality. However, I have a different tone for, say, moms and muffins versus wine nights with the girls. You feel me? You have more flexibility the more creative the field that you're in. Let me know if you need further help with this. 30-second branding tips for small businesses. Tip number 6, design your look. We kind of touched on this before, talking about colors and fonts and stuff. But ask yourself, how do I want to represent myself visually? Rock and roll versus country, punk versus pastel, casual versus formal. The choices are endless. So make sure that the aesthetic of your marketing and content flow with your values and your story. 30-second branding tips for small business. Tip number 7. Oh, we made it. This is the last tip. Be consistent. Make sure your branding is consistent across all platforms and in all communications. Now is a really good time to do an audit of what the hell you've got going on out there. There are some really good websites with high quality free stock photos. Just type the color into the search bar and you can pick from thousands of cohesive pictures to start your branding journey. Thanks again for hanging with me through this video. I hope that you found value in it. If you absolutely loved it and you want to work with me one-on-one, or if you want to check out some more of my products or join some group coaching, go ahead and go to my website. The link is down below, and check out everything that I have on my business education page. Other than that, thank you for joining me today. Have a blessed day and go kick some ass.